What up, guys? The Bench Buddies are back, and today I'm going to be doing a quick little video here previewing the Home Run Derby. You got our 8 contestants here: Kyle Schwarber, Pete Alonso, Corey Seager, Juan Soto, Jose Ramirez, Julio Rodriguez, Ronald Acuna Jr., and the legend Albert Pujols rounding it out. Those guys are seeded by total home runs, and it's going to be an interesting contest this year. Alonso's going for the back-to-back-to-back title here. Soto's looking to make his run for it. Acuna could surprise some people. The rookie Julio Rodriguez, we'll see how far he goes. Corey Seager returning back to LA. Kyle Schwarber hitting the most home runs out of this group this year. And of course, Albert Pujols in his last career year making a run and doing it in a fun way, entering the home run derby. But let's jump into it here. We got Kyle Schwarber versus Albert Pujols, and I think this one for me is a no-brainer. You got to go with Kyle Schwarber. He's hit 29 home runs this year, and he's a big swing guy. Lots of bombs, and if he can get that ball elevated, he can hit more line drives as well in this home run derby. He could have a score around 20 to 30 in the first round. It is 4 minutes. It depends on how he approaches, if he's just going to try to hit liners or if he hits these absolute bombs to get that extra 30-second bonus. But I think Schwarber breezes by Pujols here. I think Pujols will hit a respectable amount, 10 to 15. But when he's going against Schwarber, it's just a tough get there. Second, we got the 4 seed and the 5 seed of Jose Ramirez and Juan Soto. I like Juan Soto here. I am going to go with Soto. He's going to be moving on after, last year's, I believe it was last year in 2019, the swing off he had with Ohtani. But now he's back going against Jose Ramirez. I think Juan Soto, with all the drama that's around him, his name's going to be talked about in a different way. And it's going to be in a good way. The home run derby, he's moving on in the second round. I just like that he's back for another go, giving another shot. He's only, 23 years old, 24 years old, and he's still doing the home run derby. I like it. It's good for the game. And especially when Pete Alonso's coming back for the 3rd time to defend his crown. But he's got a tough opponent in the first round, Ronald Acuna Jr. I think Acuna should be a top 3 seed here, but, he just doesn't have that many home runs this year. And I think it's going to be probably the best matchup, I believe, in this first round. Whoever escapes this one, I think is going to, potentially has a really good shot to win it all, just because of how, these two guys face off against each other. 2 heavy favorites going against each other in the first round. But I got to go with Pete Alonso just because, he's the back-to-back champ. And I don't think he gets eliminated in the first round here. It just makes too much sense to, at least make Alonso win the first game or first round, because, you just can't have the defending champ just go out in the first round like that. But we'll move on to the last matchup in the first round with Corey Seager and Julio Rodriguez. And Corey Seager, he's hit lots of home runs here in LA, the former Dodger, now with the Rangers. But that's not going to matter, because Julio Rodriguez, the rookie sensation out of Seattle, is going to come in and steal the show here. I think he's going to have the most electrifying round out of all these contestants. He, the rookie 21-year-old, I just think this is his time to shine, really put the whole MLB, put a lot of people on notice how good this kid really can be. And I think he will move on to face Pete Alonso. But we'll move over to the second round of the 1 seed versus the 4 seed with Kyle Schwarber and Juan Soto. And I'm going to have the Soto shuffle into the finals. I just like Juan Soto's swing personally. He's one of my favorite guys to watch. But this one might come off down to a swing off, or at least that bonus time is going to come down to it at the end there. I think this one's going to be a really close matchup. Not a blowout by any means, but I think these guys will hit north of 25 to 30 home runs in this round, and it should be a good matchup. But the other side of the bracket, we're going to have Pete Alonso versus Julio Rodriguez, and I'm going with the upset. The young guy, Julio Rodriguez, is going to upset Alonso, so he's not going to be the 3-time back-to-back champion. So we will have a new champion this year. And who's it going to be? It's going to be Juan Soto, and I think the luck runs out for Julio Rodriguez. Juan Soto is going to hit a lot of home runs in this year's home run derby. And I think if he doesn't win it, I think he'll get knocked out in the first round. So this really could go a lot of ways here. Even though there's only 8 participants, I still think this, home run derby could be completely different here, just depending on one result. But I think Soto's the guy to win. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think. As always, hit that follow button, hit a subscribe button, hit every button you guys can, help us out. And till the next time, the Bench Buddies are out.